The first step to testing your water is to find an approved local water quality analysis laboratory. This lab will provide you with a sampling kit, which you will send back to them after collecting your water samples. Be sure to contact your local lab and follow specific instructions they may provide. This video will review the general protocols for sampling water to obtain accurate information about your water quality. Inside your sample kit, you will likely find detailed instructions pertaining to water sampling, shipping, and payment, as well as a form for you to complete with information about where you're sampling, what water characteristics you want tested, and your payment information. In order to be Produce Safety Rule compliant, you will need to test for generic E. coli. Your lab may provide you with an insulated box to ship and protect your water samples. Your kit will also include sterilized bottles. These bottles may contain a white pill or powder. Leave this material in the bottle when collecting your sample. Your kit may include plastic bags to fill with ice to help preserve your samples. You may also use an ice pack if your kit does not provide these. Finally, your kit may include plastic bags for your sample bottles as an extra step to prevent leaks. Using a permanent marker, legibly write the name of your farm and your water source. Attach your sample bottle to the water sampler rod. Feel free to use a makeshift sampler as long as you can collect water close to the irrigation intake. Specific clamps are sold to hold bottles in place, but rubber bands can be a good substitute in a pinch. At this point, we recommend putting on gloves as an extra step to avoid contamination. When taking off the lid of your bottle, take caution to not touch the inside of the lid or rim of the bottle, as this can contaminate your samples. An assistant may help to make sure the lid doesn't touch the ground or other sources of contamination. Rapidly submerge the sample bottle as close to the irrigation intake as possible while avoiding collecting debris. If your bottle has a fill line, fill it to that mark. Otherwise, fill your sample bottle nearly to the top. Ensure the lid is secured on the bottle. Place sample bottles in a plastic bag for extra protection against leaking. Immediately store samples on ice. Collect all other necessary samples in the same manner. Close the cooler. Place filled out forms and payment on top. Seal the box and overnight ship or deliver your samples to your lab immediately. If you cannot ship samples right away, store them in the fridge, not the freezer, until you can ship them. At this time, the Food and Drug Administration has not made its final ruling on water sampling. This video shows a universal sampling technique. Handling and time sensitivity in compliance with the Produce Safety Rule of FSMA will be updated in the near future. Be sure to check with your local lab to know when they will need to receive your sample. For more information, check the description below.